the MAC's most outstanding track performer, Jessica Lee, made history this past weekend. Lee is the first Quinnipiac indoor ECAC champion in program history, winning the 60-meter hurdles. This is Lee's third championship event she's won this season, as she also took first place in the MAC and New England 60-meter hurdles. Lee placed first in 7 of the 8 meets she ran in this season. At the Times Union Center in Albany, New York, the #1 seeded Quinnipiac Bobcats finished the regular season with a 17-3 MAC record, and it was head coach Trisha Fabry's birthday. Senior Adelie Martucci says, "Happy birthday, coach. Here is a layup." She would lead all scorers with 19 points. Here she is again trying for 3 off the rim, but Morgan Mans is there with the and one. She'd finish the game with 6 points. But Canisius, what a first half they would have. MJ, they're leading 33-26 at the half. Is this really the end of the season for the Bobcats?
Kyle, is the #8 team going to upset the #1?
Carly Fabry says, no thank you. She hits a 3. But Canisius again. Another 3-pointer for the Golden Griffs. They lead 48-45 going into the fourth quarter. A minute 30, tied at 57. Carly Fabry, dagger, 50% from 3 on the day. Let's see it again. This would be the game-winning shot as Quinnipiac wins 63-58. Her teammates love it because they're going to play Iona. For the second time in 3 years, Trisha Fabry's women's basketball team is going dancing. Just hours ago, the Quinnipiac Bobcats defeated the Rider Broncs 81-73 in the MAC championship game. Erin McClure had a career-high 28 points, while Jen Fay and Adelie Martucci each tallied 16. The Bobcats will advance to the NCAA tournament and try to do something they've never done before, win an NCAA tournament game. There was a plethora of Quinnipiac women's basketball players that made the All-MAC championship team. You look at your screen, Erin McClure, Jen Fay, and Carly Fabry all making the All-Championship team, where Adelie Martucci was the tournament's MVP. Just a great season. We'll see if they advance past the first round of the national tournament. Brian, yet again, Trisha Fabry's team will advance to the national tournament, and they're trying to do something they've never done before and actually win an NCAA tournament game. What do you think they need to do to beat one of those top-tier teams in a Power 5 conference? St. Rita's School is a Catholic elementary school teaching pre-K through 8th grade in Hamden, Connecticut. The Catholic school has been in Hamden since 1956 and until recently was just down the road from Cork and Barrel. Now the liquor store will neighbor the elementary school due to Cork and Barrel expanding. The move down the street has members of St. Rita's School upset.
Truthfully, if you drive by the old liquor store now, it's tucked into a corner of a building, so this is much more visible. Trying to say one thing and then the proximity to the school is giving them another message.
Hamden resident Tracy Sweeney lives less than a minute away from St. Rita's. Sweeney had 3 kids go to St. Rita's School and feels having a liquor store right next to it is not a good idea.
I just think that it's really not a great deterrent for kids. I just think it's one of those things where it's just not the right community. This is a family community. People walk their kids, walk their dogs, and to have that right there when there's other liquor stores not too far, within probably a mile, just doesn't make sense to me.
Although 11 states have laws requiring a minimum distance between liquor stores and schools, Connecticut does not.
It's literally walking proximity. People walk their kids up and down that hill. You sit on that hill waiting for your kids to come out of school as they get older. They're not walking home. If it's a rain day, you're sitting on the hill. The package store is right there.
And while the open sign of the old Cork and Barrel may still be lit, in only 2 weeks, the new Cork and Barrel liquor store will be open right across the street on Whitney Ave, only steps away from the St. Rita School. In Hamden, I'm Kyle Levasseur, QNN. A 2-0 loss on Friday night kicked Quinnipiac into full gear for Game 2 and 3 versus St. Lawrence. After taking Game 2, the Bobcats came away with the series, winning Game 3 by a score of 3-2 Sunday night. Senior captain Connor Clifton said there was a motivating factor for the team.
Season on the line. We're going to take it one game at a time. Obviously, we came out Saturday and we were flying, scored first 16 seconds, and that really gave us a good jump for this game too.
After not scoring against St. Lawrence goaltender Kyle Hayden for the first 3 games Quinnipiac faced him, the Bobcats scored 6 times in Games 2 and 3. With the offense improving, head coach Rand Pecknold was much happier in Games 2 and 3 when hearing the final horn.
I think right there at the horn when it sounded at the end, it was pretty nice. We just want to get out of here. It was a war, these 3 games. St. Lawrence is a really good hockey team, and I thought our guys played really hard, and it was a battle.
With all the motivation in the world, Clifton is confident in trying to win back-to-back Whitelaw Cups.
I think we're going to be ready to go. We know our season's on the line. Obviously, this weekend we needed 2 wins, and we got them. It was huge. We got guys really step up, and I expect the same next Friday night.
With its season on the line, Quinnipiac came out with 2 of its biggest wins of the season. They look to stay hot as they travel to Lake Placid, New York for the ECAC quarterfinals next weekend. Waiting for them is top-seeded Harvard Friday at 4 p.m. In Canton, New York, Kyle Levasseur, Q30 Sports.